Hey gang, Chris Maholka here. This is the next in my series on dubbing, in particular a very useful and kind of an all-around dubbing. Everybody here on the west coast fishes big black stoneflies for steelhead and large trout. As the weather gets warmer and things progress across the country, you'll find them being used in areas like on the Madison and Yellowstone country and everywhere that there's a large stonefly hatch. So I'm going to show you a real simple way to blend black stonefly dubbing and then what you can do with it beyond that as far as other colors go. In my last video I showed you how to use a 15x magnifying loupe to look at dubbings to see in a particular dubbing what kinds of colors and things you have going on in the dubbing so you can match it. The same thing applies with insects. If you carry one of these in your fly vest, pick up a nymph and look at it really close, you'll see a lot of different colors. And this is what led me to this blend of stonefly dubbing. So what we're going to use for this is a black hair. Since these are big nymphs, you don't want something short. You want something, a longer hair fiber that will basically bind in your dubbing loop or when you do your dubbing and wrap and give you a tight segmented look. Hair that works really good for this is like possum hair that's dyed black, or even a raccoon or some longer fibers. So you want a nice solid black color. This happens to actually be from my dog. He's a Portuguese water dog. He's black, and this is from one of the times we trimmed his hair. Perfect dubbing material. Cost, other than the cost of the dog, is really negligible. So that will be our base. Now over the years where I've looked at nymphs, I have noticed in black stoneflies that you'll see very slight hints and reflections of 4 different colors. Colors are brown, purple, yellow, and orange. May seem strange to think about it, but brown, little bits of dirt and particles from the stream bed pick up on them. Purple is like small air bubbles that are stuck. They give a bluish violet reflection when you look at them in the water. The yellow and the orange are the highlights that come off the shiny surfaces of the nymph, the hard casings, the legs and things when they're moving around. This material is rug yarn, nylon rug yarn in small pieces. If you saw my last video, you saw that you can get them in small little bundles like this a lot of times at garage sales or from people that knit or do crafts, or buy them even in craft shops in whatever color you want. I take them and I blend them first. You don't want to put all these in and try to blend them with the hair at the same time, because you'll just get kind of a little bit of a mess. So what I do is take some of the colors, cut them into short pieces. This is just so as they untwist they don't tie in tighter knots. And then you want to be fairly even with the colors, so pinch of brown, pinch of purple, pinch of yellow, pinch of orange. Blend those up. You don't have to worry about tearing or cutting this material. It's very strong. It's not like mylar or natural hair. We'll get this all blended together, and if you get pieces, little extra pieces, just put them back and use them in your next blend, in your next go round. So now we've got what I call my basic stonefly blend. The little yellow one's still in there. And this is what I will mix with my different colors of fur to get my stonefly dubbing. So what we'll do is we'll take our black right now, some of my dog hair, put it in the blender, and cut it so it isn't over an inch long or so. And you don't want to put too much in just because it fluffs up a lot once you blend it. So give that a blend. Check it and make sure there aren't any wads or tight bundles in there that are going to mess me up. A little bit of one. Okay, so that goes back in. Then I'm going to take a good sized pinch of my Stonefly Dubbing blend, put it in Give it a really good mix. And there we have a black dubbing with all the highlights of a black stonefly. When that's put into a pattern, it will look amazingly lifelike and like they're going to crawl right off the out of your fly box. Now the neat thing about this is, and what I do on this is my black for my dog hair. If you take brown, like this is brown, actual Australian possum dyed brown, take it, use some of the same blend that you made out of the yarn, put it in, too much of the brown, take a little of that out, a little more blend. There is a brown Stonefly dubbing, nymph dubbing, with all the highlights in it. And you can even take, this is just natural Australian possum that I've just shaved off the hide, put it in, blend it a bit, add your Stonefly base there. Now you have your three basic colors of Stonefly Nymph dubbing, your black, your brown, and your golden, all using the same base 4 colors, and those will all work extremely well for Stonefly Nymphs. Thanks for watching, and look forward to my next video.